Now, Rusty, there are a lot of things that are being said about energy and what can happen. I look to you as someone who might say maybe it can't happen.
Yeah.
For instance, if a president says drill, baby, drill, do the big executives of oil just say, you know what, it's time to start drilling more?
I don't think it works that way. For one thing, all the orders that came out on Monday basically do away with any kind of obstacle that would prevent somebody drill, baby, drilling.
Okay.
But to be motivated to drill, baby, drill, I've got to do the right thing for my shareholders, your customers. And so that means that if I drill, baby, drill, I'm going to create more production. And what happens when production goes up? Prices go down. Well, if prices go down for the big producers, they're going to actually pay less money in terms of dividends. So I'm not at all sure how this is all going to play out.
But Rusty, I'll take the opposite side on that. How about a prisoner's dilemma? How about if I'm the guy who decides I'm going to drill more and the other guys aren't? Then I clean up and I really do what's right for my shareholders.
And if that's the case, that's fine. But keep in mind that the energy business always moves herd instinct.
Right.
Everybody always does the same thing at the same time. And that may be a little bit of an overstatement, but not by much.
Okay, now I heard all day today, in the national energy emergency, there is no energy emergency. But is there in some ways an energy emergency when it comes to data centers and demand for electricity and demand for fuel to make electricity?
Depends on your definition of emergency.
Okay.
If emergency is what happened in the 1970s when Carter was president, we had lines all the way around, the block.
Right.
Nobody declared a national emergency then. Now we've got a national emergency. So what is the emergency? The emergency is we need to implement more production, more transportation, more use of fossil fuels, and to do that, we need to eliminate a lot of barriers. So what Trump has done is basically invoke a emergency that gives each of the jurisdictions, each of departments, the ability to access emergency authorities. And those emergency authorities can be used by anybody for anything, not just AI, not just data centers.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.